This is Phased Music.
What's going on, family? What's the word? What's the word, guys? Good freaking morning to my family in the chat, man. Let's get it, guys. We are back. We are back with another freaking trading week, man. Let's go. Hold on, like, quick, family. Let's go. Let's go. Had to put on the hat. I got a haircut on Wednesday, you feel me? Hair looking nuts. But what's going on, family? Good morning, man. Super excited to be here with y'all. As you know, we back. We back for another week. And it's time to go ahead and get right. Let me see what we got here. Give me 1 second. Let's see. All right, see, we got Antonio in the chat, Freeze on in the building, Mike, AJ, what's up, Sigma, Tony, Carlos, Kevin in the building as well. What's going on, y'all? Appreciate y'all for being here this morning, man. Again, we are back, family, with another session. Super excited to be here with you guys all, as usual. It's going to be an interesting week overall. We do got some news that I think can shake things up for sure. And I'm excited to see how this goes. Yes, family. All right, so let me show you guys what we got on the calendar for this up and coming week, y'all. Let me see what we got here. Again, shout out to you guys that were on the call last night. We did have a Zoom call for anybody that's a part of my VIP trading community. Shout out to you guys. So everything that we're going to go over right now, we already went over last night. So if you guys were on that call last night, then you know how it is. You guys know exactly what we're going to expect. But overall, guys, we do got a few different news events that I feel like are going to be important for this up and coming week that can definitely change things up, bring a lot of volatility. Starting off with Tuesday, we do have consumer confidence. Interested to see how consumer confidence comes out and what actually happens from that. If the consumers are very confident, or if we see an increase in consumer confidence, that could mean that they're also more willing to spend money. If they're willing to spend money, then that also can affect inflation, right? We'll see how this comes out. As of right now, they are expecting a drop in consumer confidence. Going into Wednesday, guys, we have new home sales and crude oil inventories. And Thursday, we have durable good orders, GDP, and the initial jobless claims all coming out at 8:30. We might have to go early a little bit. We might have to go live a little bit earlier on Thursday because this comes out right typically when we go live. And I want to see how this stuff actually plays out. And then on Friday, guys, we have GDP for the pound. But then I think the most important news event of the week, PCE. Right, PCE is another measure of inflation that can shake things up. So that's going to be an absolute banger to see what they're expecting. As of now, they are expecting inflation to drop based off PCE numbers. Obviously, inflation dropping is very bullish for the markets. So we'll see how that comes out on Friday. But because of this, we probably will be live this entire week, including Friday. You know, like I've told y'all, right? I typically don't go live on Fridays unless there's news. Right? If there's news, then I'm up here and I'm showing up with you guys. And Friday is definitely one of those days where we got to show up. This is what we're looking at for the week, guys, in terms of news. We do got a couple events that I think could bring a lot of volatility, which is going to be interesting to see. But let's see what else we got here. We got my guy Will in the building. What's going on, Will? We got Jude in the house. My guy Saint, what's up? Good morning to you, my brother. We got Cassandra in the building. What's going on, Miss Cassandra? Austin in the house. Isaiah, Miss Linda in the building as well. What's going on to y'all? Appreciate y'all for being here this morning. Super excited once again to be here with y'all. We got to see what these markets do for us, man. What they present for us today. Again, for those of you guys that are in the VIP section of the Discord, I did send out a bunch of different ideas on last night's weekly overview call, which we are going to be doing consistently now moving forward every Sunday, guys. If you guys are in the VIP section of the Discord, which means you have access to my course, or you just bought my up-and-coming 5-day boot camp that we have coming up in a week. We have a bunch of different setups that I was watching, right? Dollar index, the euro, gold, the NASDAQ, the S&P, and US 30, all up in there. So if you guys have not taken a look at those, go take a look at those setups real quick. Because gold is actually setting up, and gold is looking like it could give an opportunity based off one of the setups I gave as well in there, right? And that's something that we're going to keep our eye on today. To see if we do get that opportunity to go ahead and play out how I think it could possibly play out. And that is looking for more downside here. But before we get into gold, I want to take a look at the dollar. Right, again, similar play here. The dollar itself, guys, right? We have seen, you know, some bullishness over the past couple weeks, right? We've seen an increase in dollar momentum or dollar demand, which has constantly helped the dollar to increase. And we've been seeing the market create these higher highs and these higher lows consistently. And I personally want to see that continue. I personally think that there's an opportunity for the dollar to continue to gain strength here. And I would love to see the dollar, guys, eventually make its way up to take out these all-time highs, or not all-time highs, I'm bugging, but these equal highs that we have up here around the 106.18. And I also said that this level right here could be an area that we're currently looking at, could be an area where we do see a little bit of demand come back into play, right? So depending on how we react here around this level of structure, could definitely give us an insight on a lot, right? Because the dollar does continue or does start to gain strength here, guys, and we have to be aware of how to trade the rest of these markets, right? So I'm not opposed to it. I think dollar strength could come in very, very soon. I actually am kind of hoping for it. So we'll see what today's session ultimately gives us, right? It is a Monday though, so we're not going to be in a rush to force anything, but we are going to be, you know, open to taking trades if the opportunity is there. But as of right now, I kind of want to see more upside here for the dollar. If this does just continue to drop lower here, then so be it. It is what it is. I'll just be wrong with my initial bias, and we'll react to it, right? We'll react and respond to what the markets are telling us. Now, in terms of gold, gold is interesting, right? I'm interested to see how we react around the current level that we're testing now. Right, because gold had a super strong bearish closure last week. Right, look at this daily candlestick. That's a very aggressive sell-off. At one point, it was above previous day's high. We had so much selling pressure that it made us fall all the way back down and took out previous day's low as well. So we took out the highs, ended up closing back below and took out the lows. Shows some sign of weakness here for gold. I would like to see that continue personally. Right, I would like to see this thing to continue to possibly go ahead and roll over at this point. Maybe go ahead and look for another low. I wouldn't be surprised neither if we do come all the way back down to retest this little reaccumulation area that we've had. Just based off what we're seeing here. So I am looking for more downside here on gold. That's going to be my initial bias, what I would like to see. The question is, where do we actually sell from? There's two levels that I'm going to be watching. Two areas that I think can give opportunities. The first area is literally the level that we're currently testing right now. All right, this 23.38, 23.40 level based on futures pricing, 23.26 based off forex pricing. I want to see how this holds here. All right, I want to see how we continue to play off of this level right here. Right, if we do get an opportunity to go ahead and go short here, I'm taking it. All right, no questions asked. Let me go ahead and log into this. Taking it, no questions asked, right? Depending on how we continue to play here. But I am interested in looking for possible more downside here. more downside here for gold. I am probably going to be continuing to test a few different stop orders, right? I've been placing, some stop orders lately, testing some things out to see if maybe we can get better trades, better opportunities by placing some stop orders, but we're gonna see how this plays out here, right? But let's see what else we got here, though. Let me check what else we got in the chat. Happy Monday to y'all. We got King City in the house. What's up? Use my whole gold profits for a crazy office setup. Let's go. That's a W. I love that. Reinvesting into yourself. That is the number one thing you should do, right? The moment you do get some money, some payouts, reinvest into yourself. That's one of the first things I did, right? The moment I started getting a couple dollars from trading, I eventually retired the laptop that I was trading on, because the first 5 years of me trading, 6 years of me trading was literally off of a laptop. Right? The first laptop I ever had, I bought for like $60 off of Craigslist, I think it was. I can't even remember what type of laptop it was, but it was a cheapy deepy laptop. Then I eventually upgraded to a MacBook, and I still have that MacBook to this day. It is an older MacBook as well, but I still have that MacBook to this day. That MacBook honestly was a blessing, one of the best blessings that I invested into myself, or I've gotten. So I'm never gonna let go of that MacBook. That thing is a legend. I made so much money off that MacBook. It's not even funny. But then obviously I eventually invested into an actual desktop setup. Right? Nice computer, dual monitors, and it was also the next best thing that I ever did. Right? You just feel like a real professional when you invest into a solid setup, and it makes you lock in even more. So that's why I love it. I love it. All right, let's see. If dollar pushes up, what should gold do? That's a good question, right? If the dollar pushes up, theoretically, there's a chance that gold can also go up, just because, again, they're both technically safe havens, and there could be a period in time where gold is just in much more demand than the dollar itself. And there is a chance, guys, where they both go in unison. But lately, we've been seeing them pretty much do the opposite, right? But there is a chance that they both move in the same direction. There's always that chance, right? They're both safe haven assets. If gold is in a lot more demand than the dollar, they both can actually still increase. But based on where we're currently at in terms of like structure and price, I'm leaning for more downside here on gold, but I'm also looking for more upside here on the dollar. So that's where I'm initially starting my mind at for today. But as I've been telling you guys, right, I can have my initial bias, but the market is telling us something completely different, right? And I want to let price action in the markets and these candlesticks and the structure levels and the rejections and the volume, right? I want all that to tell me what price is actually going to end up doing. So I think I would like to see more downside here for gold. So we're going to keep our eyes on this, man. Keep our eyes on this and see how this continues to play out. Again, we are at a level where the market could very well fall. The only thing is, if we were to take like a setup like this right here, technically you could have your stops above this little relative high, because this high did sweep liquidity. You always want to put your stop loss, guys, above a high or a low that did sweep liquidity. Right? We did have somewhat of a sweep right here, at this level. We ended up sweeping this little resistance point, spiked above it, and then we shifted back below within it. So you could probably have a little bit of a tighter stop right there, and then target obviously the wick fill. I think we can go take out the entire low down here at the 2330s, 2329s. So that's what I would be looking for. Something like this. Something like this could be a nice blue play here. I think that's not a bad idea here. So again, I'm not going to take anything. You guys will see. I'm not going to take anything right away, at least not right now, because I don't see anything. But the moment I do take a trade, you guys will know about it, because you guys will see it on the screen. So that's where we're at for gold. Leaning towards sells, but if for whatever reason this market spikes up and then we start to hold this resistance or hold this support, then at that point we'll just switch our bias and start looking for some more longs, because that's probably what makes the most sense. I see we got Kevin in the house. What's going on, Kev? Aaron in the building as well. Happy Monday, starting a new challenge this week. Let's go, Aaron. Hopefully you can go ahead and make some results with that. That would be absolutely phenomenal. Okay. So we'll see how this continues to play out and how this continues to form. Family, go ahead and do me one solid. Go ahead and smash that like button one time for me. Please go ahead and smash the like button. It definitely means a lot for you guys to do so. So thank you guys so much for those of you guys that are going to show me some love and smashing the like button to support the channel. All right, now let's go take a look at the NASDAQ, the S&P, and US 30 and see what those bad boys are doing as well. Obviously, the past, the ending of last week, guys, we did have a pretty good sell-off for the NASDAQ, for the S&P that were very interesting. But I'm going to be keeping my eyes on today because I think there could be an opportunity for a possible rebound here. I wouldn't be opposed to it. Right now, I'm going to be looking to see how we play off of this 19,640s here on the NASDAQ based on futures price or Forex pricing, I mean. If we can go ahead and take out this little low that we've been testing right here, this support level that we left behind and we've created since the open here. I want to see how we react around this 1960s level or 19,640s, right? 644 around this area, around this level of structure that we have here. Depending on how we react here, could give us an opportunity to really start to buy this thing back up. So we'll see. We'll see, man. We're very close. It looks like this thing is probably going to go ahead and eventually take out these lows. So we'll be ready. We'll be ready for it, though. We'll be ready to make a decision when we do get down there. Okay. So that's what I'm looking at for the NASDAQ. I would love to see us go ahead and take out this low and then eventually find some support down here and then possibly give us a move to the upside. The S&P is going to be something similar. I would like to take out the 5,460s, get to a level of structure, and then from there, possibly give us another move to the upside. And then US 30 as well. I mean, US 30 already started to go, to the upside here. We did just take out this high as well. Like US 30 really does have a mind of its own. This thing already made a nice solid move, right? But either way, I wanted to see us take out this low. And then once we take out the low, find a reason to go ahead and continue to buy this thing back up. Right, so that's what I was looking for as well for US 30, right? I'm not really too much of a fan of selling indices as of right now. Just because if you really just look, just zoom out, right? Just zoom out and you can see like this market has just been extremely bullish literally for years now. So I'm not a fan of really shorting this thing. If the sells is what happens, then cool. I don't need to be a part of it. But if it does happen, and that'll just get me excited because then it gives me a reason to possibly look for my opportunities to go for the buys. So that's what I'm looking here for indices, guys. I want to look for more buys, but I do want to see us take out these initial lows first before I start to consider anything here. And then obviously for gold, depending on how we play around these levels, very interested in looking to see if we could possibly short either from current levels. If this current level don't work and we do see a little bit of strength come back in, then we might have to just ride this thing up to here because then the 2340 will be my next key level to probably try to short from. So that is our game plan for today, man. That is what we're looking at least for today, family. So now that we got that out the way, now it's just a matter of being patient and letting the market tell us exactly what it wants to do. Right, but once again, I do appreciate you guys for tuning in. I appreciate all you guys that are smashing the like button. It literally takes 1 second for you guys to do so. So if you did take time out of your day to go ahead and smash the like button, I appreciate you so much. I do these streams for you. Right, for those of you guys that support me, I want to support you with providing some type of value, as much value as possible. Let's see what we got here. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see what we got here. All right, so let's see. We got Neil Mack in the house. What's going on, Neil? Bless up. Appreciate you as well, my brother. We got, let's see. I got a 4K gaming PC with Samsung 49 Odyssey gaming monitor. Nice. You got the wide body monitor. Long John. I like that. Okay. Nice. All right, so let's see what we get here, family. As we let this stuff load, as we let this stuff play out, I do got do a little self promo. And family, we do have, right? First of all, shout out to all you guys, man, that have signed up for the 5-day Pro Trader Bootcamp that I have coming up next week. The 5-day Pro Trader Bootcamp that I have coming up next week. Right, we are going to have a phenomenal time next week. I'm extremely excited. The amount of value that I have for you guys this up and coming or next week for this Pro Trader Bootcamp is going to be out of this world. Like absolutely out of this freaking world. And I'm excited for it, man. I haven't done a bootcamp in about a year and a half. So that's why I'm excited to do it again. You know, if we're able to come here and truly provide you guys with massive value, then that's exactly what I want to do. So I'm so excited for this boot camp. I know a lot of you guys definitely, you know, took advantage of it, right? And I'm excited for it. Again, it's only $249, guys. This is probably one of those cheapest boot camps you guys will ever find. And you also get access to the recordings the same day, right? So if you are not able to actually go ahead and participate, or you can't join on every single day, guess what? It's cool. You'll get the recording sent right to your email, and you can go ahead and watch that whenever the hell you actually want. Okay? But July 1st, guys, is when we actually start the 5-day Pro Trader Bootcamp. Super excited for all of you guys that are going to be here. Only $249, guys. Super, super affordable. All right, there's boot camps with this type of value that are going to be worth thousands of dollars. Not me, right? I try to make it as affordable as possible. And I'm gonna make it worth it. All right, so big shout out to you guys that are going to be a part of that. If you guys do want to go ahead and sign up for the boot camp, it will be the best $249 you've ever spent in your life. I can almost guarantee it. The link is in the actual chat. Go ahead and sign up immediately. And let's have some fun, man. Sign up and let's have some fun. Because again, I think it's gonna be a great time. If you've been on any of my boot camps, right, any of the ones that I've held in the past, you know how crazy it is. All right, so I'm excited for that for sure, man. Let's see, we got Matt in the house. What's the word? Roman in the building. Better than blow? Absolutely. Absolutely, right, because the blow gives you a little... I've never had blow, but I'm guessing the blow gives you a little bit of a rush for a few minutes, maybe an hour. I don't know how long it lasts. You know, but the value that's going to be on the boot camp is going to give you, you know, value for the rest of your life. So absolutely, way better than that. But shout out to you, Roman, man. Appreciate you for being here, my brother. Super excited to see you in the chat. But now that we got that little promo out the way, family, yeah, man, let's see what the markets are giving us. As of now, gold is trying to push back up here. Again, I am leaning towards sells here. But I am going to wait for the right opportunity. I'm waiting for the market to actually give us an actual reason of what it wants to do. If this does actually go ahead and do something like this and just finally starts to run, or it breaks out to the upside, and we are now trading above 2340s, then at that point, I'll probably change my bias and say, you know what? We actually it might make a little bit more sense to go ahead and start to look for some buys, and that's exactly what we'll do. I've been doing a lot better at not marrying a bias to the point where price action is clearly telling me that what the market is it's clearly going in a direction that I didn't want it to go, right? I'm trying not to get, you know, marry biases too much, because I'm really relying on price action to tell me what it wants to do. So I can have my initial bias, but if the price action is telling me something different, then we got to be able to react and adjust to that. So that's exactly what I want to do. Okay. All right, so let's see. We got TJ in the house. What's going on, TJ? Appreciate you for being here, my brother. So let's see what we get here, family. Again, it is 9 o'clock now. We have about 30 minutes left before stock market open, which is when we get a lot of volatility in the markets. It seems like most of my trades have always come after, at least this year. I've noticed that a lot. I haven't really taken that many trades before 9:30, but I'm willing to. Right, I'm okay with it. I'm not opposed to it. I just haven't taken too many, you know, past 9:30. But we'll see. Right, we'll see what the markets give us here, man. We'll see how the markets react and play off of these levels, and if, you know, it makes sense, then we'll take it. I'm really interested to see how we play off of this 240 level right here on futures pricing. If, again, I don't know if it's gonna happen, but if we start to see this rejection from this key level here, hey man, hey man, we might have to take that and target the lows. So we'll see. In the meantime, though, family, what are you guys looking at? Talk to me in the chat, family. Talk to me, chat, family. Talk to me nice or don't talk to me at all. What are you guys looking at for today, man? Anything specifically? Are you guys bullish gold? Are you guys bearish gold? Are you guys bullish the dollar, bearish the dollar? Talk to me. Talk to me nice, family. Let me know what you guys are dealing with today, man. Let me see. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Let's see what we get here. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see what we get here. Let's see. All right. C Poppy. We got JJ in the house. What's going on, JJ? I like to see gold pull up into the 2360s and then short. Are you going based off of Forex pricing or futures pricing? So with that in mind, I'm long. Okay. Let's see. Bitcoin is at 55. I'm thinking I'm buying. Bitcoin's at 55. There's no way it fell that hard. Okay, it's at 61. Whew. I was about to say Bitcoin at 55 would have been crazy, but we are dropping, man. Bitcoin is dropping pretty aggressively. Honestly, this definitely is kind of concerning with how these crypto markets have been looking lately. These crypto markets have definitely been very ugly. That's for damn sure. Every single crypto for the most part has been falling pretty aggressively. Solana's at 127. That's crazy. Nah, these sell-offs are kind of crazy. Yo, crypto market guys is definitely they're definitely giving some very interesting price action here. It's kind of a little. I'm not concerned because again, a lot of my positions, especially a lot of my bigger bags, like these top dogs like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Polkadot, I've got in at such great pricing that none of this affects me personally. But it is kind of crazy to see how this stuff is really falling as aggressively as they are. Interesting, interesting, interesting. But all this means, man, is just a better opportunity to start to accumulate. You know, start to accumulate, start to accumulate. I still believe very much so that by the end of this year, we're trading above all-time highs. So y'all do what y'all want with that info, but I know I'm going crazy. All right, let's see. Watching Dixie here. If I get what I want, I'm going bullish. Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to it, bro. Like, I'm also looking for bullishness. You know, we do have price coming into this daily fair value gap that we have right here. I think we could find some demand within this fair value gap. That's what I would like to see. So just go ahead and continue seeking higher pricing here. That would be pretty cool. But we got to see. We got to see how price reacts around these levels. But that's what I'm leaning towards as well, man. I want to see. I really do want to see more upside for the dollar as of right now. But obviously, markets. You know, we gotta let the market tell us what it wants to do. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So gold is still reacting off of that level of structure, man, that we're playing off of here. Gold is still reacting nicely off of this level of structure here. Let's see how this plays off. Let's see. GU fades, UCAD longs. GU fades, UCAD longs. Yeah, I'm not opposed to GU fades. I would like GU fades though when we get above the one. If we can get above this level, that's not what I wanted, buddy. Yeah, a sweep of this high right here, something like this, can definitely give an opportunity, in my opinion, to probably fade this thing down. I wouldn't be opposed to that whatsoever. Probably towards closer to the 1.269 level, 1.269. I think that could be a very, very interesting play for GU shorts. We just gotta see if we're gonna get up there though. You said USD CAD longs. USD CAD has been super choppy. I mean, everything has been super choppy, but yeah, I'm not opposed to USD CAD longs, I guess. I think I would prefer USD CAD longs though below here. Again, I don't know if we are gonna get down there, but I would love to see a sweep of that level. If we could sweep that level, then I think USD CADs could really give us a nice long opportunity. Below the 13662 level, that would be cool. But we'll have to see how that stuff forms. So we'll have to see how this stuff plays, man. Again, I have my initial bias, but I'm okay with taking opposite trades of that if that's what price action is telling me. Let's see, we got Daquan in the building. What's going on, Daquan? Boom, 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 boom. Give me 1 second, family. Over here, responding back to a couple posts. All right, let's see what we got here. Percy still see weak dollar. Commodities can reach higher before any major bearishness. It's very possible. Very possible. It's possible, I guess. I mean, I personally would like to see higher dollar. I think the dollar, especially when you look at it from the higher time frame, I think there's a chance that we do see another leg higher, but I could be wrong as well. As I've been wrong plenty of times, just like any trader has been wrong plenty of times. Does oil move like Bitcoin? I want something that moves like Bitcoin. What do you mean moves like Bitcoin? In what way? Like, in what way does Bitcoin move? Like, how does Bitcoin move? Can you explain that to me? Like, in what way does Bitcoin move? Like, what is the movement of Bitcoin? Then I can give you a better answer. The S&P. What is this stuff doing? S&P, we did get a nice close below. This looks like it kind of wants to drop a little bit. Again, I kind of want the S&P to drop. I want us to take out this range that we've been building right here. I want to take out the range. I want us to get to 5500s on futures pricing, down to 5430s on Forex pricing. This is what I want to see for the S&P. Honestly, we got a 1 hour closure back below the range. Like, this is like a 1 hour trigger line entry that we typically play. Something like this might not be a bad idea for the S&P, especially depending, I mean, just looking at how we just close and things like that. This might not be a bad play. Looking for more sells, at least for right now. Intraday weakness is what I think indices are presenting, and that's exactly what we're seeing. So we got the NASDAQ now testing the lows that I wanted to get swept. I want us to see us continue to fall over and then react off of that 19640s. That would be cool. US 30s, again, this thing is just a different type of animal. But US 30 might give the best opportunity to possibly short. If you are looking to short indices, this does look like it might give a decent opportunity to try to short this thing. I ain't gonna lie. Oh yeah, this thing does. You could probably even play super tight stop right above the highs or this relative little candle rejection that we've seen, because I think this does start to roll over here to the downside US 30. Let's see how this, I mean, this thing is already starting to drop, but interesting stuff, man. Interesting. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, see, gold is struggling right now to drop. It looks like gold might try to seek some higher pricing here. Let's see. We're still about 15 minutes out before the stock market opens, so I'm not in a rush to get into indices, but these things are starting to fall. I mean, they're doing exactly what I wanted them to, right? I wanted them to take out these lows. All these little initial lows that were left behind, I wanted them to sweep those levels. Like the NASDAQ already did. It's coming back to our level of structure now, our key level. US 30 just truly just flipped bearish, and now it looks like it's about to get ready to fall as well. This will be a crazy move on US 30 though. Yeah, that would be a crazy move on US 30. All right, let's see what we got here though. Let's see. How are you guys feeling though, family? Let's see, volatility wise. Okay, volatility wise. If you want something that's volatile, I mean, the NASDAQ is volatile. US 30 is like a next level volatile type of asset. So in terms of like indices, the NASDAQ and US 30 are great options if you want volatility. Gold is obviously volatile as well. That's a good opportunity. I don't trade oil, so I don't know how volatile oil is, but I'm pretty sure somebody in the chat might trade oil, and they could probably give you a heads up on if that's volatile or not. But if you want volatility, those are the ones that I'll play. NASDAQ, US 30, gold. If you want volatility for currency pairs, you're gonna have to go with like a GJ, a Euro AUD. Those are usually like the more volatile currency pairs. Yeah, this US 30 is just falling. US 30, 30. US 30, 30. Gold is, yeah, gold is. Again, remember, I wanted to look for sells, but now look at price action. Now price action is above our key level. The moving average is also shifted now. We got the 13 above the 50. See, now it's leaning towards like, this might want to go ahead and seek higher pricing here. Unless this thing completely falls back below it. I mean, we are still rejecting off of it, but we got to see how this continues to form here. Let's see, can I do US 30 on Top Step? Absolutely. The thing is, when you're trading on Top Step, though, you got to be more familiar with the actual tickers that are attached to that, right? US 30, you're not going to be able to find on Top Step because it's not going to be under US 30, right? It's going to be under YM. YM 1 exclamation point, right? Over here, look at my side. YM is the US 30 equivalent from the futures market. All right, so if you're looking for it under as US 30, you're not going to find it. You have to look for YM. YM 1 exclamation point. That is US 30. The S&P is ES1. The NASDAQ is NQ1. Okay. So that's where we're at on that. Now the NASDAQ did take out these lows, man. The NASDAQ did take out these lows that I was looking for. Is there a chance that we bounce back off of here? I kind of wanted to. Actually, we did test structure too. Do I take this? This is a little bit of a risky play here, but we are seeing a little 3-minute engulfing. Do I want to be a degenerate today? Because I like where we're bouncing off of, right? We're bouncing off the bottom of the channel, bottom of the range. That also lines up with previous levels of structure, right? Support, resistance. Volume isn't confirming the move just yet, but we got to see how this closes, right? If this can close, this 3-minute or 5-minute candle can close and we see volume supporting it, that'll be interesting. That will be interesting. Again, I typically don't enter before the open though, but might be some degenerates if it shows, if it plays out. If the opportunity makes sense, we might take it. Let's see what we got here. Market. Oh, I'm low-key, like I low-key want to be a degenerate right now. All right, now gold is pushing back down now. Now we're starting to see gold drop again. What's gold about to do here? Are you actually going to fall, gold, or what's up? Talk to me nice. Yeah, we did get a nice strong reaction here off of that resistance point again. Are we actually going to fall now? Is this level actually going to hold? Or what's up? Like, what's up, man? I kind of like this NASDAQ, I really do. I kind of like this NASDAQ. I'm gonna still wait though, but let's see. I'm just gonna wait for the open on the NASDAQ. Makes the most sense. Not get too carried away. All right, so gold reacted bearish off of this resistance, but look at the reaction we're getting back on up here. If this does close back bullish here, honestly, we might have to just take the buys instead if this does close back bullish. But we have to let this continue to play out here. All right, see, now we're rejecting back down. That's the thing I don't like about futures, like the charts. Like, there's so many gaps on this stuff. Like, looking at gold from the Forex is so much cleaner, the candlesticks. We did get a nice strong engulfing here on the bearish side, supported by volume. This is what we can actually set here for gold. We could probably just set a stop order, a sell stop below this wick right here. We could set a sell stop here. Stop order. Let's see. Let's see what we get. Let's see, the NASDAQ is really bouncing off of this level, man. Again, I'm going to wait for the open, but could be a chance that this really could be the low. Yeah, this thing is starting to push. Yeah, look at this reaction that we're getting off the NASDAQ, man. This thing is up 70 points already? No way. Super strong reaction off the NASDAQ lows. US 30 still looks like it's falling a little bit. The S&P is also trying to rebound some, but we did get a very strong reaction here off the NASDAQ at least. Still waiting on gold. Still waiting on gold. I haven't set any orders yet. Obviously, I haven't taken anything, or else you guys will see it on the screen, but I want to see how this continues to form. How are we feeling though, guys? Let me see what you guys are talking about in the chat real quick. There's only MYM and YM. Doesn't matter. You want to go with the M. Go make sure anything that you're trading on Top Step. All right, you want to go with the M, the micro version of it. If you go with YM without the M, then you are trading full-size contracts. And those full-size contracts require a certain amount of margin for it to actually play out, or a certain amount of dollar amount. So go with the M to be safe. Let's see what we got here. Just caught the NASDAQ pump for 15 points. Okay, Gabriel. That's what I'm saying. NASDAQ did bounce off of there, man. It really did bounce off there nicely. If it's going to hold is a different story, but, you know, we did get a nice little pop off of there. You know, if the NASDAQ is able to get above this 19,930s here based off Forex or futures pricing, that'll be interesting. We get something like that, then this thing really could start to fly. Let's see. US 30 buy. I'll eventually look for the US 30 buys, but I kind of want a US 30 a little bit lower. Yeah, I want a US 30 to take out this entire range. I just don't know if we're gonna get that. Let's see, GU approaching the sells. Okay. How was the weekend? My weekend was actually pretty good. It was chill vibes, you know, regular stuff. Chilled with the family, spent some good time. Yeah, it was good. I had a good weekend. How about you guys though? How was your weekend, JJ? I see you running on your story. Shout out to you. I'm trying to get back into it, man. As soon as this stream is over, I'm going for a run. Right, I'm gonna try to get another mile in under my belt. Probably go for 2 miles. Yesterday, I ended up running for around 2 miles. Yesterday, I ran about 1.5 miles by myself around the block. But then wifey wanted to go for a run, so I ended up running again with her for another mile, 1.5 miles. So my legs right now, holy moly, my legs are shot. Like my legs are shot, like absolutely shot right now. But that's to be expected, all right? But as soon as we're done here, me and my kids, I don't know if wifey's gonna go, but me and my kids, man, we're about to go for another run. You know, around the block, get another 1.5 miles, 2 miles in. So I'm excited for that, believe it or not. I'm excited, I think, just because my kids are excited. Like my kids always want to run and go to the gym and work out, right? Because in the community that I live in, you know, we have our own little gym here, right? So my kids constantly want to go to the gym and try to act like they're working out, aka act like they're working out, because they don't know what the hell they're doing. But yeah, we're gonna go for a run out. As soon as we're done with this stream, I'm out. I'm gonna go ahead and put my music on. We're gonna be running some laps. That's gonna be cool. Let's see, call another 20 points. Yeah, Gabriel, you're going crazy. You're going crazy, Gabriel. You're going crazy grabbing all these 15, 20 points on NASDAQ already. Let's go. I love it. Let's go. I love it. We gotta see what happens here, though. All right, we had a nice little reaction, but now we came to this resistance, and now we are starting to see the market fall back down a little bit. So we'll see how this stuff plays out. We are about 3 minutes out from the open. 3 minutes out from the open, so we're very close to the open. We'll have to see how this stuff goes, but let's see. Send NAS so I can sell it. Where are you selling it from, Matt? He says send NAS so that we can sell it. Let's see. We got Jama in the building. Good morning to you, Jama. How are you doing? I'm doing phenomenal. I'm telling you, the smoothies hit after workouts. You know what's crazy? I had a smoothie. I actually did have a smoothie yesterday too, right? But we went to Dunkin' Donuts. I haven't had Dunkin' Donuts in forever, right? But my wife loves those butter pecan coffees that they be having. It's either she's gonna get this is literally my wife, right? She's either gonna get a white mocha latte from Starbucks, iced white mocha, or a iced butter pecan coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. So we went to Dunkin' Donuts, and then I really didn't want anything, but I ended up seeing that. I realized that I remembered they had smoothies, so I grabbed a smoothie from them. That shit actually hit, man. Them strawberry smoothies from Dunkin' Donuts really do actually taste so good. It's like, whoa. So I had a little Dunkin' Donuts strawberry smoothie. It's not super healthy. It didn't have like extra protein shots in it like all you health freaks would have had it, but it was still a good smoothie. It was still a really good smoothie. Let's see what we got here though. Grand Rising Luli. Let's see, Abel, it's so good to finally be with you live. I watched every live for the past 30 or so days. I'm now trading less than a week, and it's awesome to see your lessons in your course. Let's go, Gabriel. Play out in real time. Let's go. Thank you for everything so far. Nah, man, I thank you for taking the course serious. That's the thing, family, right? Like, my course is created in a way to where it's simple to understand, simple to digest, and also simple to put into action. Right, so if you actually watch the material, and this is the thing that I realize with most people, right? Most people will buy courses, buy mentorships, be a part of things, but then do nothing with it. Like, don't go through the actual content. Makes no sense. Right, you want to go through the content, obviously, so you can learn. So if you do go through all the content, I promise you, you're gonna really understand how to find some setups in this market for sure. Let's see, what's gold doing? Gold with a spike up. Holy moly, look at gold. So gold did finally break up. Again, just playing how it was playing, man. It started to look like it kind of wanted to go higher here. This thing there, oh my goodness, this thing spiked up like crazy. You dirty dog, you, gold. You dirty dog, you. Let's see what we get here now. What are you about to do now? Let's see how I just woke up and oil hitting me stop loss or break even. That's tough. It be like that, Drew. Let's see, you should try Duck Donuts. Them apple critters hit. Duck Donuts. Is that the name of the actual store? Duck Donuts? Duck Donuts. Is that the actual name of it? Duck Donuts. It is the actual name of it. Duck Donuts, I honestly think my wife be going here to get donuts, because this is the place that be having like bacon, right? Like you can get like bacon top donuts. Like that is the grossest thing in the world. But my wife gets bacon on top of her donuts. Talk about weirdo. Yeah, this is the place actually. It has to be the place. I don't know if she goes exactly to this place, but I know she be going to a place that has, like, look at this right here. Like, oh, that's a sandwich? That's pretty gross. That's like a, what is that? That sandwich look crazy. It's like a bacon, egg, and cheese sausage. Bacon, egg, and cheese. Yeah, no, that's that's some crazy stuff right there. But Duck Donuts? Hey, man. Shout out to Duck Donuts. Let's see. Gold pushing up. Yeah, it is. I mean, gold is starting to push like crazy here now. Holy moly. Holy moly, guacamole. All right, so that's running. What's the Nasdaq doing? Indices doing? We did just get the open as well, family. So we'll see how these markets truly do react here. We are starting to see the Nasdaq gain some strength here. Is this gonna hold like this, Nasdaq? Are you actually gonna start to push up, or are you capping right now? Like, what's up with you? Let's see. All right, let's see what we got here. The Nasdaq. Are you gonna hold though? US 30 just whiplash back and forth. The S&P doesn't know what it wants to do. Yeah, the Nasdaq looks like it might really start to push higher here. The Nasdaq is starting to run. At least it's trying right now. Let's see. Again, I was saying, man, this does look like it might want to go to the upside off of these levels, and this thing is definitely starting to run here. Damn, Nasdaq. Gold went crazy. Gold is going crazy. The Nasdaq is going crazy too. Holy moly. Damn, did we just miss out on Nasdaq? This thing is pushing, boy. Holy moly, guacatole. The Nasdaq, man. It's gonna be one of those ones that don't piss me off because it is what it is, but literally what we were just talking about is playing out. Looking for some buys off of here was probably the best bet. Doing exactly just that. This thing is going nuts. The S&P is taking its time. It's trying, but it's taking its time. US 30 is just falling. What are you about to do, Dirty 30? What are you about to do? Are you going to flip back bullish now or what? Are you going to flip back bullish or what? You gonna flip back bullish or what, US 30? Talk to me nice. What you about to do? What are you about to do? Or are you gonna just keep on falling? Okay, we finally got the first 5 minutes out the way now. Now that we got the first 5 minutes out the way here for the open, let's see how this stuff plays out. See, US 30 looks kind of bearish of you. That didn't look nuts. That's a very strong 5 minute closure right there. See, now the Nasdaq is coming right back down. What's gold doing? Gold is still pushing, bro. Holy moly, gold. Holy moly, gold. Holy moly, gold. Let's see, straight diabetes. Yeah, them donuts are crazy. Get them donuts the size of a cake. Bacon on donuts sounds smacking. That sounds disgusting. Bacon on donuts. Oh no, that's like pineapple on pizzas. It's like that's not a thing for me.
Stop talking shit.
I told him that you began baking. Yo, where do you get those donuts from? Duck Donuts?
No, the bakery down the street. It's a home. It's a family home.
Oh, it's a little mom and shop,
Yeah.
donut shop.
Mhm.
Somebody just put me on to Duck Donuts.
Yeah, you didn't know we have Duck Donuts here?
I've never heard of Duck
Yeah,
Donuts
this
in
one
my
here.
life. Never heard of this place ever in my life.
That's the first. That's where I originally tried it from.
They actually got a couple.
Type in Olive.
I don't want to do that on live.
Oh.
Yeah, people interesting. I'm good on the Duck Donuts. He said pineapple and pizza smacking too. See. Nah, you guys are tripping. You guys are tripping. All right, so the Nasdaq came all the way back down now. Let's see, what are you about to do? The S&P as well, US 30. Gold. Hey, gold, if you play me like this, gold, I might, don't play with me, gold. I might take you. Target right back down to structure. What are we about to do here, gold? What are we about to do? Because I see you swept the highs. Swept the highs. Coming back within the range. How are we looking on the higher time frame? Yeah, I kind of do like to sell here on gold. I'm not even going to lie. Because I was favoring sells more than anything based off like my higher time frame analysis. So we got to see how this plays off here, right? We might. You know what? I'm taking this. Super degenerate trade. You know what? I'm not going to do that. Super degenerate. I think gold could flip back bearish here, though, family. I think gold could flip back bearish and actually start to drop here from these levels. I think. I could be wrong here, but I think. Yeah, these markets, I want to see how gold plays here, right? Because gold is just, it looks like this thing want to continue to drive higher, actually. NASDAQ. Let's see what we got here. Health is wealth. I'm 49 and you would think I'm still in 20s. Let's see. What you guys talking about? To go buys for science. Back to work in the clouds. Yeah, that goal was interesting. Goal was very, very interesting. Now the NASDAQ is starting to pop back up here. What we about to do here, NASDAQ? What we about to do here? I say don't do it. Yeah, nah. I'm over here being a degenerate. I like the highs getting swept. See, now saying don't do it, kind of like, now this thing looks like it want to fall, gold. Like, what are we doing, gold? Like what are we doing? Like, what are we doing, buddy? Like, let's be real here. Like, are you gonna fall? Are you gonna fly? Like, talk to me nice, man. Like, what are we doing here? See, now this thing is starting to fall. The reason why I kind of do like the sells, again, just like I told you guys at the beginning, right? I do like sells because of what we've seen on the higher time frame. Right? We've came from a very, very bearish week, or at least closed very, very bearish last week. Not very bearish, but the past, last couple of days of the week was very bearish. I wonder if that bearishness can continue into today. Again, you guys will know when I actually do take something and keep it because it's going to be on the screen. The NASDAQ, man. NASDAQ is pushing right back on down. S&P is also trying to fall as well here now. US 30, of course, doing the exact opposite of those two. US 30 starting to gain some strength here. See, now we're testing these lows again for the NASDAQ, which could be very interesting. Oh man, just being patient here, family. Being patient here. What's gold doing? Yeah, I don't think gold knows what it wants to do neither. Come on, gold. What you trying to do here, buddy? What you trying to do here, buddy? I appreciate all you guys that did smash the like button once again. Supporting me means a lot. Let's see. NASDAQ is still dropping. Man, we just took out that low again on the NASDAQ. Holy moly. What are you trying to do, buddy? The S&P is falling as well. US 30 looks like it's starting to try to fall here. Yeah, US 30 really could start to fall here as well. Yeah, gold is about to fall, I'm telling y'all. I just don't see anything that stands out just yet, man, which is why I haven't really took it. Like, I have ideas of what can happen, but none of my execution tactics are showing up right now. I don't see any. This NASDAQ gave us the trigger line play, but let's see, NASDAQ, my ass going for a walk. That's fine. I mean, I mean, how, Gabriel, you were up 15, 20 points at one point. All right. You just left the trade open and it came back and hit your stop. Because it happens if that happened, you know. It happens. But you saying it kicked your ass, is that more so because you over leveraged or just you just took a L? Right? Because if I take a L, I don't say they kicked my ass. I just took a loss, right? If I over leveraged and I blew way more than I wanted to, then yeah, then I got my ass kicked. Then I got my ass kicked crazy. Yeah, because this thing looks like it wants to drop even further at this point, the NASDAQ. Okay, gold is flipping back bearish now. Come on, gold. What you about to do here? Yeah, look at this reaction on NQ. Oh my God, look at NQ just continue to go. The US 30 is just still pushing up though. Gold is still dropping though. Come on, gold, what you're trying to do? Come on, gold, what you trying to do? What you trying to do? What you trying to do, gold? Come on, gold. Come on, gold. Trying to do. The gold is trying to fall here. That's what it's trying to do. NASDAQ is still tanking, bro. Holy moly. How far are you trying to go now, Nas? Nasty Nas, how far are you trying to go now? Because you really are falling pretty hard. US 30 is spiking to the upside, though. The S&P don't know what it wants to do. We're about 10 minutes out from the close of this hourly candle as well. Talk to me nice, family. How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling? Let's see, where's Saint at? How you feel about that GU? What's GU doing? Oh yeah, GU is getting into that area now. GU is getting into that area I was initially interested in right up here. Wanted to see us take out this relative high. And depending on how we play up there, could definitely give a possible reaction for sure. I really want the dollar to start to slow down though in these levels. Like I want the dollar to really start to slow down at these levels though. Sheesh, gold is going crazy. Gold is trying to go crazy here. Let's see. Nasdaq came all the way back up though. Sheesh. Okay, Nas, what you about to do here now? You fell a lot lower than I wanted you to, but what you trying to do now? The S&P is spiking up. Yeah, the Nasdaq looks like it might be delayed here, so let's see what the Nasdaq could possibly give us a play. This might be the one thing we take for today. What we trying to do, Nasty Nas? Is this the play you're gonna give us today? What's up? Because I see the S&P spiking up, US 30 still spiking up. The Nasdaq, are you the one that's lagging right now? I need this 5 minute to close. If we can get a nice strong 5 minute closure, man, this might be my one attempt for the day. Yeah, this thing is starting to react nicely though. Yeah, the S&P is still pushing. Oh yeah, come on. Come on now. Come on now. Oh man, I just don't see anything, family. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. I don't see anything. Like this Nasdaq is pretty interesting. Just because I did want to see us go back to the upside here. I just don't see anything as of right now. Maybe this Nasdaq, if it closes the way it is now, this could be a liquidity grab that we just seen. We did get a nice little 3 minute closure here. I could put stops below the lows and target back up to the highs. Oh, this thing is already pushing though. He said I need the markets to give me the hawk too. Yo, you're hilarious, bro. What's gold doing? Gold came back up, man. The retest back up to these highs though. Spit on that thing. Yo, you guys are hilarious, bro. Let's see. Oh my God, Nasdaq is going nuts though. The Nasdaq is going crazy right now. And we did get a 5 minute closure too, but this is we're gonna have to play the mini. This bad boy. This thing gave us a. Are you actually gonna start to run now, Nasdaq, or are you just gonna be? Are you gonna come back down? Or are you just gonna be annoying and come back down? We did get a nice little closure here, right? We did get a nice strong engulfing after a sweep of the lows, supported by volume. We did get a decent closure here on the Nasdaq. Let me just check my higher time frames real quick before I push the trigger, if I do. Yeah, I'm not opposed to this. I'm not opposed to this at all. I'm not opposed to this at all, family. I'm taking this trade right here on NASDAQ. I am long on NASDAQ right now. I like the reaction, the rejection that we got here. I was bullish. I did want to see us fall down, and we definitely fell down a little bit lower than I wanted to, but I kind of like the reaction that we got here. We got exactly what I look for. You know, a nice sweep of the lows, 5 minute engulfing back to the upside, supported by more volume. Yeah, I'm in this. I'm in this, and now we took the trade, and now the rest is out of our control. Now we just let the markets play out, right? I am going to be targeting. This could go all the way back up to the highs, to be fair. But I'm just gonna be targeting back up to the 20,100 level based on futures price action, futures pricing. So we gotta see now. Now we gotta let this stuff just play out, man. This is gonna be my trade for the day, and now it's out of my control. Now he's gonna play out. Cool. I think being patient definitely was the best thing for us because the market was whiplashing a little bit. But let's see what's gold doing. Gold is still falling too. Gold is still trying to fall. See, the S&P and the US 30 are still flying, bro. Holy moly, them things are still flying. Holy moly, them things are still flying. All right, let's see how this stuff plays out now. Let's go back to... Yeah, I'm okay with this position. I'm okay with the outcome of this for sure. All right, let's see what we got here now. I'm hawking it now. Okay. Artie is out. I missed my entry. The Artie was looking at 23.50 for gold in order to sell again. Okay. Any of these market, that's hilarious. One of those tennis match days, absolutely flyers. Market's just whiplashing back and forth, right? But I am happy with this Nasdaq though. I kind of like the reaction that we got, especially just looking at the other ones, right? The reason why it kind of convinced me even more, like US 30 and the S&P were already flying. The Nasdaq itself is like lagging behind the two, so I was like, okay, you know what? This might make a little sense here. You know, so we took it. Now we've got to deal with the outcome of this, but I like it. Currently floating around 20 points in profit. One thing that I was considering, I spoke to you guys about this last week too, right? There's a reason why you see most streamers on this platform, right? Why you see most people on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, wherever you're watching a trader stream from. There's a reason why you see them, most of them only go for 10 to 20 points at a time. Where for me, I'm trying to hit 100 points, right? Like I have, like my positions are a lot bigger, right? My risk rewards are a lot better for that reason. But there is a reason why traders typically that are streaming only target 10 to 20 points, because they can get that like this, right? Which allows them to have a much higher win percentage as well. Where for me, I'm okay with having a lower win percentage, but able to ride out trades for a lot longer. But I have been thinking about considering, what if I did just target 10 to 20 points? We could have been out the trade already. Right? What if I did do that? Right now, it is going to take a little bit of an adjustment period for me, because again, I don't normally only target 10 to 20 points, but that could obviously increase our win percentage like crazy, get us some quick wins. Instant gratification is what a lot of you guys that are watching truly want. You know, so I might change. I'm not going to change a lot, right? Because I don't want to start to mess up my trading as a whole, but I really might make that adjustment. Let's just go for 20 points a day. 20 points a day. 20 points a day can pay out nicely, right? If we were going for 20 points a day, technically we could have TP'd already, because this thing is already up 20 points, right? But it is going to take a little bit of adjustment for me, right? Because that's never been my style of trading, right? My style of trading is like this, right? A 2.5 to 1 RR, targeting some good moves, man. So we gotta see how it plays out though. 20 points a day keeps the 9 to 5 away. Absolutely. All right, so we are up, family, around $300. We're up around 40 points or so right now. I am going to be moving my stops to break even now. That's one thing we're definitely going to be doing, is start to adjust our stops a lot more. So I am break even on this position now. We can't lose on this trade, which is always a freaking W. 10:03 in the chat coming up too. We're about 2 minutes out from the 10:03 candle. So this is a W day so far, man. W day. Took a position. We are super patient, by the way. We got something that made the most sense here. We got the signs of the bulls coming back into play, and now the market is reacting beautifully off of this. Currently up around 400 bucks. But stops are at break even, man. We're almost a third of the way to RTP, and hopefully this can continue to run. But other than that, guys, this is a W. It's a W day, man. Drop a W in the chat real quick, family. W day, W day, W day, man. This US 30 or this NASDAQ really did play out nicely for us as of right now. So I'm excited for this. What I am going to do as well is I am going to close one contract just so that I at least pay myself something in case it does come back, you know, it hits us out at break even. But I did close one contract, so now we are officially in the money for today. Right, so now it's technically a W. Now we just let this ride out. Right now we just let this ride out. Right now everything else is out of our control. We took some partials. We're up around, right now we're currently around 40 points in profit. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. W day, family, man. Let's get some more W's in the chat than just that, family. Come on now. Patience paid today. Now we gotta see if this is gonna continue to ride for us, though. If it comes out, hit us at break even, then it is what it is. Right, but I like the setup and how it played out, so we're good. I like the setup and how it played out, so we are absolutely good. Come on now, let's get it. Beautiful, beautiful, freaking beautiful. Beautiful, freaking beautiful. Let's go. Let's see, top sec X trading stop loss. Yeah, I seen that they actually incorporated that. You know what's crazy? Even if you are trading Forex and you're trading to Trade Locker also has a feature now where you have the ability to trail your stop loss. They also have a trailing stop loss as well, which is pretty cool. Let's see, MT5. Yeah, MetaTrader's always had that. MT4 and MT5 always had it. You just had to do it on the computer, right? They've always had it. It's just you always have to do it on the computer, though, on the desktop. Let's see, good call out, brother. Nobody else doing it like this. I appreciate you, Matt. Appreciate you, my brother. I mean, this was a very good setup. Very clean looking setup, man. Definitely, these markets definitely had me going for a little bit, fam. I'm not even gonna lie, because I wasn't seeing anything that I really liked. But this definitely gave us a nice play, nice opportunity. Now we just got to see if it can go towards our TP. All right, again, my TPs are very healthy TPs, you could say, right? Because I typically like to target at least 2R minimum, right? Typically, right? There are times where I will take a less than a 2-to-1 risk to reward, but more times than not, I usually like to take trades that are at least a 2-to-1. So we got to see how this plays out, though. Let's see, power went out for a second. Welcome back, JJ. You know what's crazy, y'all? I don't even think that's his real name. But JJ hit me up on, I forgot where it was, Facebook probably, I don't know. Facebook, Instagram, I don't know. He hit me up with his actual real name, so shout out to JJ, man. And I don't even think that's his real name yet. This guy has like aliases for every social media platform. Yo, JJ, you're hilarious, bro. Just as he's like, I don't want nobody to know who I am. I'm gonna have alias after alias after alias. Let's see. Oh man. He said, why not Jefferson John? I'm pretty sure he probably changed to that too next. The chameleon, that's exactly who he is. And I only knew it was him because he wrote me. He like swiped on my story. He was like, yeah, what if you change your name to John Jefferson or some shit like that? I'm like, ah, so you're JJ. Let's see, what do you mean? I just got back. What's up? Talking about how many aliases you got, JJ. At least I know what you look like, JJ. Unless your pictures are fake. At least I know what you look like. Shout out to you, man. A man of mystery. He's a man that doesn't want to be known. That's what it is. He's like, I don't need nobody on social media to know who I am. He said, "Sexy." Bro, you are hilarious, bro. You are hilarious. See, that's the thing. I love people that have good energy, right? That are actually, willing to have some fun, right? Like I understand trading is a very complex thing, right? You want to take it serious, obviously, right? But when we're already in the positions and there's nothing else that we can do, like I love people that are, willing to have some fun, right? JJ's one of them. Roman is definitely one of the top comedians in the chat. And Free Zone has the comebacks of the world. Free Zone is one of the funniest too as well. He's always got, a saying or a comeback for anything that we do. I'm pretty sure he didn't. I'm surprised he didn't drop in the chat and say, Wealthy Visions Mastery or Mystery Academy or some shit like that. Always coming up with some funny things. We got a solid entry here too, man. We just need this entry to hold though. Like we really need price to like just continue to run down. Come on. We got a solid entry though. We just need you to run. We just need you to run. We can't lose on this position, so that's a W. W the fact we can't lose on this trade. So took some partials, closed one contract, and now we let the rest run out. Beautiful. I love when we're patient and things play out exactly how they need to be. That's the game changer. There we go. Come on, keep pushing. Keep pushing for us, baby. Come on. There we go. Come on. Yeah, took out previous 5-minute high. Come on. Keep driving. Keep driving. Keep driving. Give us a nice payday here. Give us a nice payday here. Come on, Lee. Come on, Lee. Keep running for us. Come on, Lee. Come on, Lee. Keep running. Come on, baby. You know what I think I might do actually? You know how I was just telling you guys I might adjust with how I take partials. 20 points a day keeps the 9 to 5 away type stuff. What I might do is I just close more contracts here, right? Because this thing started to slow down. We might and again, I'm gonna obviously update you guys, and this is stuff that I'm doing in real time, guys, right? With y'all, just really just making these decisions in real time, right? I really might target 20-30 points, close majority of the position after 20-30 points, and then just leave a small runner to run towards my actual TP. Right, so for an example, we started with 4 contracts here on the NASDAQ. We are trading the micro NASDAQ as well, but we just closed 3 contracts out of the 4, and now this last one, we just let it run out. We just let it ride. That's probably the best way to do it. Right, I still want to have the same way I always trade, which is me going for my bigger targets. But I also do want to give you guys this. I don't know if that's even a good thing, but I do want to get you guys paid. All right, so targeting 20-30 points, that's something that I could do. I could do that in my sleep, essentially. So probably after like 20-30 points, we're going to go ahead and close majority of our position. And then if anything, we'll go ahead and let something small run out. So I think that's probably going to be the best play for us. Because I do, again, there's a reason why, and I've always thought about that. I'm like, yo, why do these traders only target 10, 20 points? And it's obviously for them too, but I think it really has to do with the chat. I think it has to do with you guys more than anything. Right, let's go ahead and get them a quick little W, man. A quick W, 10, 20 points, get them in, get them out. Can't go wrong with that, right? That's beautiful. So that's exactly how I'm going to start doing it as well. Targeting 20, 30 points every time. Once we get up 20, 30 points, close majority of the position. Leave a runner. And then the runner can actually go ahead and run out to where our initial targets are. Because my initial target up here will be all the way up here. Like, that's really, truly where I think the market could eventually go to. But we also don't know. The market can do whatever the hell it wants, right? This can come all the way back down and create a new low if it wanted to, right? But at least after 20, 30 points, we close out majority of it. Who cares about what happens next, right? And we all ended up getting a W. So that's probably the best way to do things for sure. So I'm excited about that. Let's see. Come on, my heart. Yo, that's one of the funniest things in the world. Come on, my heart. Let's see. Solid entry on Nas. Appreciate you, Los. Hawk Tui. Who? I mean, that is the funniest. You see how crazy things go viral, bro? That video is type funny with that girl, but like, it's crazy the things that go viral. Like, now that girl, Miss Hawk Tui, she can capitalize off that and really become a quote-unquote influencer because of things like that, and start to make a shit ton of money because of that. It's crazy. The crazier thing is, the funnier thing is, there was actually somebody that made the Hawk Tui crypto. Right? Somebody literally made a Hawk Tui, the meme, right? Like, look at this, right? This is the Hawk Tua, like the actual crypto about it. And this thing is a $6 million market cap. At one point, this market cap was above, like, look at this. At one point, this was a $30 million market cap project. Like, talk about being degenerates. This thing got 7,000 holders. 7,000 holders, bro. Hawk Tua is still sitting at $6 million market cap with 347K in liquidity. That's crazy. Like, talk about craziness. Like, look at this. Imagine buying in on this when it actually started going viral. Like, this is how people make a lot of money in the crypto space, right? It's things like that. Viral memes like that become tokens, meme tokens, and then they go crazy. Like, imagine you started to buy over here when it first started going viral. You could have made 2,000% gains. That's insane. You could have made, even if you just took it on this little hot run right here, 400% gains. You could have turned one Solana into 20. All because of that stupid ass meme. Like, look at this Hawk 2. This is crazy to me. But that's what happens, man. And then we got Mr. Tate, his project, right? This is Mr. Andrew Tate's project, Daddy. Again, just trying to mock, you know, Iggy Azalea's mother token, which also went crazy, sitting at $60 million market cap. This was at one point almost a 200. It was a $200 million project. This was a $200 million project. Iggy Azalea created a token called Mother Iggy, went crazy. Andrew Tate didn't like all the attraction she was getting, so Andrew Tate is like, word, so I'm gonna make Daddy Tate. And now this is the $80 million project. Crazy. Yeah, the crypto space is cracked out right now. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. The crypto space is completely cracked out. Like, insane. But there's also so much money to be made if you understand what you're doing, right? Especially if you understand how viral these little things go, right? These trending things go. Like, who would have thought the Hawk Tui shit would have been created as a token, and it's still, even after the big pullback, it's still worth a $7 million project. Like, it's insane. Insane to me. All right, so let's see. We do see NASDAQ is starting to come back a little bit. Let me check the rest of the space. Damn, S&P gave a nice move to the upside. US 30 is still pushing up higher here. What's gold doing? See, gold hasn't done a mother junkin' thing, bro. Gold hasn't done a mother junkin' thing. Like, what's up with you, gold? You haven't done a mother junkin' thing, buddy. All right, come on, NASDAQ. Again, I took majority of my position here in the Nasdaq, so I don't care if it hits us at stop. I don't care if it stops us at a break even for that last contract. But I kind of hope this previous resistance turns into support and we just continue to run here. Come on, come on now. Either way, family, this is a W in the freaking chat, man. Let's go. W day either way because we made some money. I'm satisfied about that. Right on this prop firm account, we secured around 300 bucks, 200, 300 bucks on the prop firm challenge account. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. W day either way. Let's see. Goes to show people are Deegan. She's apparently selling t-shirts already. I would. She got to capitalize on that, man. Listen, when you're going that viral, where all you see on social media is people talking about you, and you don't capitalize on that, you're crazy. That can literally change your life. Like literally change your life. You gotta capitalize on that. Is this something that happens every day? Every day there's tokens. Like if you look at this, right? If you guys are not familiar with Photon, this is just a platform that allows you to trade meme tokens. But like look at this. Every single minute of the day there's tokens being created. Like literally. Like if I just take away this filter, what the heck is going on here? All right, let me just erase this. Look at this, seconds, right? These are tokens that are being created seconds every day. 16 seconds ago, 27, 37. Like look at all these tokens. About 10 tokens made in the past minute. The reality is though, 99% of these tokens though that are being created right now are going to be rug pulls. 99% of them. 99% of them are going to be rug pulls. So you really got to understand what you're looking at if you want to invest into these meme tokens, because I promise you, if you're gonna get your feelings hurt. If I told you how many times I got rug pulled this year trying to trade these meme tokens, because I'm not investing into meme tokens long term, right? I can't. I'd rather invest into the top dogs, but I'll trade them to try to get a little quick 50 to 100% gains in a matter of 10 minutes. I'll do that. But I've probably got rugged on like 20 different projects so far this year. If I told you guys how much money I lost from rug pulls, scams, phishing links, you guys would probably look at me crazy. I lost a lot of money this year on crypto from me being a super degenerate trying to find the next big thing that can go for $1 billion, but it's currently at under $10 million, right? So I've lost a lot of money this year on these cryptos, a lot. But I'm also up a lot because of when I started to buy, right? Like I don't play around with my big holdings, right? Majority of my portfolio, 70 to 80% of my portfolio, actually probably even higher, is actually made up of real actual tokens that actually are going to be here for a while, right? Like it's the top dogs, right? Like the Ethereums, the Solanas, the Polkadots, the Cardanos, right? The Sandlot. I mean, there's so many projects that I have that I'm up so much on, it's not even funny. But then there are times where I take these gambles, because this is literally, if you are investing into these meme coins, you are literally gambling. Like literally gambling, right? So I've lost a shit ton on these gambles. Honestly, I don't even think I'm up. Like I don't think I've really made crazy returns, because every time I did go up crazy on some of these, I reinvested into another project and got completely rugged. So again, I do not recommend you guys to do this unless you have experience in the space and you're comfortable with getting rugged every other token. I'm just being honest. This is just me being honest, right? I don't recommend you guys to do this. It's a little bit too risky for y'all. You guys might not know how to handle it. But again, look at this. Like every second there's new tokens being created. Some of these might go crazy. Some of these might become viral sensations. Some of them might not do anything. But what I like to do is like when I notice tokens like these that are brand new, that are of like relevant people, like this one right here just came out 32 seconds ago, right? It's Tyga, right? This one is clearly about the artist Tyga, right? It's currently at 230K market cap. Literally no transactions whatsoever are happening, but there's around 600 holders. See, something like this, what I would do is I would literally go now to Twitter. I'll go to x.com and I'll type in Tyga. Why? Right? Because now it's not the right Tyga. Where's right that Tiger? Where's Tiger the artist? Right? Because if I start to notice Tiger also start to make some posts about it, then there's a good chance that can go crazy. Right? I don't even think Tiger's even on Twitter because I'm not finding him. But things like that is things that I like to do. But again, don't listen to me. I've been rug pulled a shit ton of times on this, so so I don't know if I'll listen to even myself. But yeah, this is a insane space. Like this side of the crypto space, right? These meme tokens, I think there definitely has to be heavy regulations when it comes to these, because this is no joke. No joke at all. He said spit on that thing, Abel. Let's see, we need to do something to go viral and create a coin for you. Let's make a 1003 coin. Listen, it literally makes it's so easy. Again, I'm gonna put you guys on to something else, right? I know some of you degenerates are really gonna start to do research on this stuff, but most of those tokens are being created on this project, on this platform right here, Pump.fun. This platform right here is the reason why this space is a freaking complete shit show now at this point. Because anybody can come here and start a new token literally with only 0.02 Solana. And how this platform works is if you create a token here on Pump.fun, right, for literally 0.02 Solana, which is like a couple dollars, $1 or $2, people have the ability to search you, and if it gains traction, right, if you get to around a certain market cap, I think it's like a 50K market cap, then it will be actually transferred to the Radium platform, and then you can go ahead and start to purchase it. So anybody can create a token. It's not hard to create a token. The question is it going to gain traction, yes or no? It's most likely probably not going to gain traction. There's too many shit coins out there now, which makes it harder for real projects to get noticed. Oh, it's kind of tough. But I've had a very up and down year, mainly up just because again I got in at a very phenomenal time, but I had a very up and down year so far with the crypto space. Just getting rug pulled and scammed and hacked. I mean, literally last week, I made a post on this on Facebook, right? Last week I got robbed for $6,000, and this is me not making this shit up neither. Like somebody stole $6,000 worth of Polkadot from me that I had on a Coinbase account. $6,000. Like I don't know about y'all. I don't know how wealthy y'all are, but 6K is 6K, bro. You know what I'm saying? So they literally, I'm talking about, this was probably Thursday of last week. It was supposed, actually on the 21st. I know exactly when it was because I was supposed to pull those coins off of Coinbase on the 22nd because that's when I thought that they were going to unstake. But on the 21st, which was Friday, $6,000 was taken from me. Off of Coinbase at that, which is a regulated platform. It's been a very crazy year so far with crypto, man. I'll leave it at that. It really has. How did they steal it? That's a freaking great question. That's a phenomenal question. I mean, they stole it because they transferred it from my wallet on Coinbase to their wallet. That's essentially how they did it. How they got access to my account, that's a completely different story. Because all of my accounts, especially anything that is a hot wallet that is connected to the internet, in order to gain access to that, you got to go through a lot of security, right? Like to actually get to my Coinbase account that money was on, you had to first of all go through the 2FA, right? Which means you have to have the authenticator app and you have to have the correct 6-digit number. Somehow they did that. And then even then you have to actually verify the platform that you're actually accessing the thing on. So you have to go through my email and verify through my email. Somehow they did that. And then at that point you still have to re-verify it again. Like it still blows my mind how they did that. But it's crazy, man. It's the space that we're in. And I'm not saying this stuff guys to try to scare you guys to get away from crypto, right? Because again, I'm still up a lot. Trust me, right? I'm good, which is why I'm not upset. It is what it is. I mean, I'm upset that I lost $6,000, right? Don't get me wrong. I don't have that much money, right? I don't have millions and millions of dollars in crypto to where 6,000 is nothing to me, right? But it is what it is, man. It's a part of the game, unfortunately. I'm just more confused and more shocked by the fact that they were able to hack into my Coinbase account, which is a regulated platform that has the top of the top security and didn't leave no trail. The only trail that they have, that I have, is that I can actually see the wallet that it went into. Like, I could see the wallet that it went into, but I don't know who it is. I can't get any of that information. So, I mean, again, it is what it is, man. I'm up so much that I'm okay with it. Like, imagine if I needed that 6K. Like, if I truly needed that, then I would be probably flipping shit, and you guys probably wouldn't see me on live today. I'm gonna be honest. I'd probably take the whole week off just trying to figure out, like, damn, what the hell just happened? So yeah. That's just a little quick stories, guys. Like I told you, man, I guess I have like a love-hate relationship right now with the crypto space, just because of all this shit that's been happening. And I think, and this is the thing, I think I make myself a target though, right? Because I'm very vocal. I'm very vocal about crypto. If you follow me on Facebook, on Twitter, you guys know I'm constantly updating everything about my portfolio, what's going on. I'm just very vocal out there, right? So I kind of make myself a target for people to try to do something, which is unfortunate. So like I said, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's scary that people can get through all that. It really is, bro. That's how, for me, it has to be a professional that's doing it, because that same exact wallet. Actually, let me see. I'll show you. I'll show you guys the wallet. I'll show you guys the wallet. I'm gonna show y'all the wallet that did it, because like I said, I could see the wallet that did it. These little fuckers. These little fuckers got me. Let me see. Where is it at? Polkadot Explorer. These little freakers, man. Let me see. Send Polkadot to this address. Like, I'm not even lying, guys. Like, I swear I'm not lying. I don't want to show too much because I don't want to expose nothing. Because it might be one of y'all that be trying to hack me, low key. So I'm not trying to expose too much. But look at, like, this is literally $6,000 they sent out. This is the transaction. 6K, bro. 1,000 plus Polkadot that they took from me. Crazy. Right, but if we go here, this is the cool thing about the blockchain though, right? The blockchain is very transparent. All right, and I just type in the actual wallet that did it. And this is the actual wallet that actually hacked, or whoever received the tokens that I had. This is the actual wallet, right? Look at the transaction right here. I received my 1,000 Polkadot. If you go deeper into this wallet, you can really see all the transactions that this wallet is having. And you can see everything. That's the thing about the blockchain, right? The blockchain itself, it tracks everything. You can't hide what you're doing on the blockchain. The thing about it is actually finding out who the owner of it is the problem. That's going to be the hard part, right? To see who actually owns it, to then try to get it back. I am going through Coinbase, and investigation is happening and things of that nature. I get it. But I'm fully expecting this to probably just be gone, unfortunately. Unfortunately, there's probably no getting this back. Like right now, this wallet currently has around 5,000 Polkadot in it for around $28,000. This is the wallet that stole from me. Like, I can see it all, which is kind of crazy. Like, this is nuts. Like, you can literally see everything. It's this wallet right here. Like, they currently have $28,000 worth of Polkadot. So they took 1,000 from me, and who knows where else they got the other 4,000 from. It's crazy. It'd be like that though. It'd be like that though, man. Let's see what we got here though. Is that why people get them cold wallets? Absolutely. And that's also why, like, I'm even scared to even show y'all this, right? Like, you never know, people, but I got multiple cold wallets, right? I have a ledger right here, Like, if you guys are seeing if you guys look at my face, this is an actual cold wallet, a ledger. This is also a cold wallet, my SafePal. I got to be very careful with what I say and how I say it now, because people might be watching, but just know, you always want to store your stuff on these two things, either the ledger or the SafePal wallet. They're offline cold wallets. People can't access to them. Only way that they can access them if they have the actual secret keys, right? Which is a 16 phrases, right? 16 words that allow you to access the actual. That's the only way that they can access it on there. So, it is what it is. Let's see. Don't trip is coming back 10x. Absolutely, it is. Absolutely, it is. Did Coinbase give it back? Coinbase has to go through an entire investigation for them to get it back. But we've done research. I've done research on this type of thing, and nothing looks positive. I'm not even gonna lie. It seems like if something like this happens, there ain't no getting your money back, right? Because it's not like Coinbase is like a bank, right? Where banks are FDIC insured, right? Banks are insured for things like this. Coinbase is not a bank, all right? So Coinbase doesn't have like an FDIC insurance policy that can protect you, right? So it's a whole different thing, man. I got to go through a whole investigation. The account specialist I spoke to, I honestly I expect that to probably never get back to me, to be honest with y'all. And if I do get that back, it's probably not going to be for months down the road, which is very, very annoying. But what can I do, right? Let's see, don't have any email, phone number attached to the accounts, the same as you use for other things. Be careful with that website you use. With what absolutely. Again, even in the beginning of the year, I lost like $3,000 at the beginning of the year because I ended up clicking on a wrong link. Where I clicked on a phishing link and they literally ended up depleting me of a ton of BNB tokens, right? But I had like $3,000 worth of BNB tokens on this certain wallet. I connected that wallet to this platform that I thought was a reputable platform because I was trying to buy a token off of it. And next thing you know, the next morning I lost $3,000. I have a love-hate relationship, I'm telling y'all, with crypto right now, and it's kind of crazy. I've never lost this much money in crypto from scams and hacks and things like that ever before. But on the flip side, I've also never been up this much neither. So it'd be like that. Let's see, I'm also sus on ChatGPT and the requirements of getting your phone number to use. I'm hear you. Let's see, the way you're handling it, you'll be blessed with much more. I expect that. I appreciate that, Margarita. Do you not have? Absolutely, I have an authenticator. Absolutely, I have it. I have an authenticator, right? We got, I mean, there's, listen, every security measure that we can get on my Coinbase accounts, I have. But somehow they still were able to, and I have a couple different accounts where I have my personal, this is what I'm saying, I be talking too much. I got to be careful with what I say, all right? Because again, just know, I have multiple different Coinbase accounts. It's not just like I have just one specific one, right? I have multiple. I have business accounts, I have personal accounts, I have a bunch of different ones, right? They were able to get into one of my business accounts, which I didn't have much on. I only had that Polkadot that was on, the $6,000 worth of Polkadot, because I was staking it. Like, I was staking it on Coinbase. I was making 9% APY, all right? I was literally there just because it was staking. I don't leave my coins on these platforms, right? I just don't. Everything is on a cold wallet, but that specific amount was being staked, and it's been being staked for the past 8 months. But somehow they knew when it was unstaking, and as soon as it unstaked, that's when they ended up taking it. So again, we just gotta it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, I got the authenticator. You know, you gotta verify through your email as well. You know, it's a lot, but it'd be like that. It'd be like that. But listen, family, we did get hit at break even here for that last little contract on the NASDAQ. Either way, though, it is a W for today. We ended up catching a bag. We ended up closing 3 contracts when we were up around 40 points or so. Phenomenal, phenomenal day. I love this stuff. We waited patiently. We waited patiently for the right opportunity, and we got it. And we were able to make some money. We made a bag today, right? We caught a bag, and that's exactly what I like. Absolutely, right? So, family, beautiful, beautiful day today, man. W day. I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see how this ends up continue to go. Can you look at GU? Absolutely. Take a look at GU for you real quick. And GU is still pushing, right? GU, again, GU is in that level, though. Depending on how we react here off of GU, we could see something. but we have gone to the level of interest, my area of interest that I was looking at, which is up here, 1.269. And there is a chance now for this to possibly, I mean, it could still continue to go higher here, or we could start to see this thing fall back down. The dollar itself is also in the area that I was looking at, right? We did tap into this fair value gap here on the dollar. This is exactly what I wanted to get into for the dollar. Again, this daily fair value gap. And I wanted to hold here, right? I want to see price hold here, and then tomorrow we flip and we start to trend back to the upside. So that's what I like to see for gold. But gold is exactly doing what we wanted it to do. Promo code for Top Step. I personally don't know what the promo code is, but if anybody does have a code for Top Step, family, let us know in the chat. Let us know in the chat. Let's see. I'm still in NQ. Didn't go break even. Same, still in NQ. Okay. Hey, man. Hopefully it runs for y'all. Hopefully it runs for you guys. I still think it does have, you know, good opportunity to go to the upside. So hopefully it does run for you guys, man. But I'm personally, I'm all out. You know, again, I'm trying to make adjustments. I want to get you guys quick wins. So I think that's going to be our plan moving forward, targeting 20, 30 points, closing majority of our position, and then leaving one runner, something open to go ahead and run towards major targets, right? So I'm pretty positive, family, that that's how we're going to start to make these positions or taking these trades. So just be aware of that. So yeah, you know, we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good freaking time, right? Let's see. I blew my account, and last week I only needed 500 to pass. Damn, JJ, that's tough. That is tough. But it happens, man. It happens to the best of us, bro. You gotta just shake that shit off, bro, and get right back into it. Let's see. Promo starts tomorrow. I sent the email in the markup section of the Discord. Oh, yeah. Make sure to get into the Discord, family, if you guys are not in there. Come on now. Yeah, see. I appreciate you, Omar, for dropping that. But family, one last thing before we get on here. You guys know I got to promote it once again. Again, W in the chat for the trade that we did take today. This exact position is what I'm going to be teaching on during the boot camp, guys. Next week, in 1 week from today, Pro Trader Boot Camp, $249, only $249, to learn exactly what you need to know and stop being so confused about these markets. So make sure to go ahead and grab that. Grab your seat. There's already a bunch of you guys that grabbed it. I think there's around eight of you guys that actually want to secure your spot. I really wanted to get at least 15 to 20. So let's go ahead and fill out these seats. Make sure to go ahead and click the link right there in the description and click on this one, right? The cool thing is, family, the boot camp comes with the course. So do not buy the course by itself, please, because that does not give you access to the boot camp. But if you buy the boot camp, that gives you access to the course, and you can watch the course immediately. Like, if you buy the boot camp today, you're going to get access to the course today. So you can start to go over the content, see how I trade, get familiar with it if that's exactly how you want to trade. And I'm pretty sure you're going to get a lot of good results from it, family. So again, go ahead and sign up for the boot camp. Only $249 to go ahead and get started. You get access to the private Discord, you get access to the course, and you also obviously get access to the recordings of the boot camp once they do come out. If you want to get the recordings of the boot camp after, it's going to cost you a lot more, right? The recordings will be available, but they're going to be probably for a lot more than what they're going here. So lock in your spot, family. Let's not play this. Let's not play around with this. And I look forward to seeing most of you guys on Monday for the boot camp. It will be at 6 p.m. Eastern. 6 p.m. Eastern is when we're going to go live. But family, man, I love you guys. Chat. W's in the chat once again. Beautiful day. We caught a banger. We made some money. We caught 30, 40 points, secured most of it. And I'm excited to come back tomorrow and do the same exact thing. All right, family, man. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for rocking with your boy once again. But I'm out of here. I got to go for this damn run with my kids before they bother the hell out of me. But family, love you guys. Appreciate y'all, man. I'll talk to you guys in the Discord if you guys are all in there. Let's get it. Have a great one.